Good afternoon, guys, and happy, what's today, Saturday to all of your sunshiny faces. Guys, today has been a crummy day. Not only weather-wise, but then on top of that too, I've just not been having a good day today. It like snowed, like I think mostly like last night through like most of today, but then it was also raining, so like most of the snow is like now partially gone, and it's just been really crummy weather out for most of the day today. On top of that too, I told you guys how I kind of went to bed a little late last night, but I was like, oh, but hopefully I can still get up early. I woke up stinking late today, and it's only midnight right now. I'm just gonna go take a real quick shower and then go to bed. So hopefully I'll be asleep early tonight, because I wanted to go to the grocery stores tomorrow. That's my plan, is to go tomorrow. I wasn't originally planning on today, only because we knew it was going to be like snowing and stuff like that, and the streets were supposed to be really bad, and that's why Matthew actually ended up getting home kind of late-ish today. Like I think he left around noon or later, and didn't get home until maybe around 1 or 2 o'clock, only because they like were plowing like his driveway or something like that, or like their parking lot or whatever, like around the time he was trying to leave, because again the snow was just kind of bad. But it started snowing last night around the time, sometime before I was going to bed. So anyways, guys, like I said, I ended up getting up late today, and then I was stinking hungry, guys, when I woke up. And here's the thing too, I went to bed last night and I don't know what it was, something just felt off. I did not feel super great. Like literally I was in bed laying down and I was like, oh, I just don't feel good, and I couldn't figure out really what it was. I still don't really know what it was. It was just like I felt like garbage today, but I'm not sick. I don't know what it is. Like it's almost like my head feels like I have allergies, but like I've had no like sore throat, or like even just like you know, like a stuffy nose, or just like sinus pressure. Like it doesn't feel like that, but at the same time it kind of does. Like I feel like pressure behind my eye, sort of like it's almost like a like sinus like pain, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. But then on top of that too, my shoulders and my neck have been hurting. On top of that, my hips have been hurting. Like my joints feel really sore and stiff, like they're hurting. And like I've been up doing things, you know, and stuff like that. Like I haven't been super lazy, like not getting to stuff, you know, or whatever, just like being lazy, like laying around and like, you know, sitting on the couch all the time and stuff like that. Like especially this week, I feel like I've been a lot better with like getting up and getting things done. I can't tell what it is. Like I said, if it's like a sinus thing or like an allergy thing, or if it's like a you know, like, because I don't feel sick, but it almost is like I don't even have body aches. Like they don't feel like body aches. I have no clue what it was. But last night, like I said, like I kind of felt like weird, just like uncomfortable sort of, and like I said, like more my shoulders and like my hips and my joints, everything kind of like was just irritating, and my neck felt really stiff, and today it feels really stiff too. But then like I said, like into like the back of my neck and then like up into my head, I had a horrible headache, guys, that lasted for what felt like forever today. That's what I woke up with this morning. I woke up with a headache, and last night right before I was going to bed, like I think maybe like it was almost like starting, whatever it was, but I have no clue. And like I think I told you guys, my mom thinks that she probably has fibromyalgia, and she's like, oh, maybe that's what you have. Like, you know, I don't know, but like I don't know, I just felt super off like right before I was about ready to fall asleep last night, and I was like, oh, like, you know, I was like, I hope I don't feel like garbage tomorrow for like whatever reason, like, you know, if it just like continues, or like I don't get really good sleep, because at first I couldn't like fall asleep, because like I kind of felt like that too, and I don't know what it was. But like I said, I woke up this morning with a headache, and I was like, okay, I need to eat something. Then originally we were supposed to go out for like brunch sort of today, to go and eat, and then we ended up not, and then my parents ended up wanting to go shopping, and I was like, I have a headache, I need to eat something so I can take something so my headache will go away. Like I can't be out, because like I'm just clearly do not feel good. So then I literally made my food. I was ready to eat. I went to the bathroom. I came in here to find the dog had thrown up on my carpet. which I was so upset about. And that's finally when I was like, I just like don't feel good. And like I said, I don't know guys if like I am maybe sick, if I have like a sinus like, you know, thing or something, and like everything is just kind of like I'm not feeling good, or maybe if it is sort of like a cold or something, but I cannot, like I said, really pinpoint it. Like I felt really tired too. Like like I said, I could maybe have a cold, but like I don't have like normal cold symptoms. Like I don't know. But anyways, I came in here and when I saw that, I was like, that's it, I'm done for the day. I literally ended up just like, I was like, I can either clean this up or I can have like just a breakdown. I let myself cry for a couple minutes and then I ended up cleaning up the dog's puke, which was on my carpet, which I'm most frustrated about because I've let nothing happen to this carpet. I have not had a dog accident on this carpet. I have not had a dog throw up on this carpet. I have not spilled anything on this carpet. And it's been, you know, probably over 6 months, probably close to 9 months that I've had this carpet and I've not let anything bad happen to it. I did spill a little like cheese thing. It actually wasn't my fault. Dog got into my bowl and spilled it on the floor, which was in one little corner of the carpet, and I cleaned that up, and that was actually like literally right when I got it. But anyways, I've kept this carpet super clean and super nice, and like I said, I was really frustrated when the dog threw up on it, and it was like a little bit, and I was like, okay, I am gonna clean this up. So I had to go and get paper towels. Originally cleaned it up and everything like that. Then I got the vacuum to go over everything else. Then I ended up getting a brush with, because again, my parents were now out at the time, so I'm trying to call them to ask them if they could maybe pick up some carpet cleaner or something like that, because we don't have any carpet cleaner, because the only carpet we have is upstairs. Other than that, we used to have a rug in the living room, which we ended up getting rid of, and like we've had a couple different rugs, but anyways, we don't have any, like, we don't have a lot of carpets, so we don't have like carpet cleaner really. And actually the most recent few bottles that we've had have been used upstairs. So I'm trying to call my parents to see if they can get maybe some stuff from, you know, either where they were out or something like that. Both of them don't have their phones on. That's kind of when I ended up losing it today. I was just like, I am seriously, like I said, just exhausted. And like, I didn't feel good. Like I said, I have a splitting headache. And on top of that, I now have to clean up puke off of my carpet, and nobody's answering their phone, and they're all out, and I can't get a hold of anybody to try and pick up carpet cleaner. And I was like, I know if I let this sit, like, you know, just the stain, and I don't try and do anything to try and lift it, it's never gonna come up. So I was like, okay, what's the best thing I can do? Soap and hot water, I guess. So I ended up getting a little scrub brush, which I've only used one time, so I guess that was pretty good. Like, there was no other chemicals on it, because that was another thing I was concerned about. I was like, I don't want to use anything that has bleach in it or anything that's going to wind up, you know, staining or ruining my carpet. I guess I was trying to figure out what I could do. So I ended up doing that with a little bit of soap, and honestly guys, where it is still a little damp and the carpet feels a little funny where I like cleaned it, like it doesn't feel quite as soft, but it actually is way more fluffy than any of the other parts of my carpet. So I almost feel like this is a blessing in disguise, although at the moment I was, like I said, not having any of it. But I'm thinking, which was also kind of funny too, because my cousin literally posted something yesterday about the dollar store brands like carpet cleaner, like from Resolve, like it's like compared to Resolve or whatever, about like her little, I don't know, entry mats or something like that that she was cleaning. And although it's not as, it didn't look as plushy as much as my, like, you know, shag carpet, I was thinking that maybe that might be a good option just to try in like one part of the carpet. Again, normally they say like, oh, test in a small area before you use it or whatever. So I'm thinking about that, maybe where it is, because actually guys, you cannot tell. It actually stands out more because it looks cleaner than the rest of the carpet right now. And just because it, not even necessarily cleaner, but it looks fluffier than the rest of the carpet too. I think because I used the brush, so it pulled like all the, you know, the bristle, not the bristles, what's it called? The I don't know what it's called, guys. You know, the carpeting, you know, the shag carpeting kind of like made it look fluffier and everything. And so I ended up using that. And so it actually looks different than the rest of the carpet right now in a good way. And so I'm almost kind of thinking like, maybe I will get some of that and try it because I really want to like clean my carpet. Like I vacuum it, but I feel like because it's so thick, like it doesn't get cleaned very well. In the sense that I want to use something to like help actually clean it. And I was thinking about that too. I was like, you know, I really want to get one of those just like little like handheld like carpet cleaner kind of things. They're normally like the cheapest one I can even find was like $100, whereas you can sometimes even get the stand ones, you know, for $100. But anyways, I was thinking about getting just one of the little ones to clean the carpet. I was like, honestly, I spent, I don't even know how much money, like 40 or 60 bucks or something like that on this carpet. I'm gonna spend more money trying to keep it clean and upkeep it versus actually just being like, okay, it's got to be replaced or whatever. But the thing is, I like am mad because I haven't had it for a year yet. And again, this is the first accident I guess that's happened to it, but I just like, I want it to look like it did when I first got it. And it doesn't look as, you know, sometimes right after I vacuum it, it looks nice and like all of the, you know, the stuff is all fluffy and everything like that, but then if you literally walk across it, it's already not fluffy again. So I really want to try and figure out a way to get it to look nice. And there's some areas too where you can tell it looks a little bit more like trafficked, like, you know, a little bit dingier I guess than some of the other areas where I don't walk across it as much and stuff. And so like I said, I'm trying to figure out what to do, but today, figuring that out, like I said, it looks actually a lot nicer. And I'm wondering too, because it's actually still a little damp where it is, if that's why it feels a little bit different. But I'd like to go over it with the vacuum cleaner again. And so I was actually thinking about that. I was like, maybe this is a blessing in disguise that, you know, the dog threw up on it and I had to clean it so I could figure out a way to clean it right. Only because, again, if I would have just left it, I probably would have had to get rid of the carpet if I hadn't tried to clean it at all. It wasn't as bad, and it was a little bit more like I could clean a lot of it up with the vacuum cleaner. We'll just say that. I'm not going to give you guys the whole visual of what that looked like today, but it was easier to clean up, obviously, in that sense. If it was a different type of substance, probably wouldn't have been, and probably would have had to have gotten rid of it, but it was easy to clean up. And like I said, now I'm actually like debating, like, do I want to try some of that, you know, carpet cleaner stuff like Resolve or something like that, even if we do just go to Menards and get some of that stuff, or you know, actual Resolve, or, you know, because they're, like I said, I want the carpet to look as nice as it did when I first got it, and I'm trying to figure out how to, you know, upkeep it and stuff like that. And again, scrubbing it today, this one little spot looks way different than the rest of the carpet. So maybe if we do wind up getting it and I do get around to cleaning it in the next few days, I will show you guys sort of a before and after, and we can try and figure out how it works, because I also like to do these sometimes in the vlogs just to document it so that I can always go back and be like, oh yeah, that did work, or like, that was a really dumb idea, I should have never done that, you know, or whatever. But it would involve me, it's not a big carpet, but it would involve me having to probably scrub it all by hand, which is a pain, but you know, and I wouldn't be able to obviously walk across it for quite some time because it would be wet. But you know, I don't know exactly how some of the carpet cleaners to work, because like I said, where I just did it with the soap and water and used the brush, it's still a little like damp there. So again, I got to figure out how to actually do it with the carpet cleaner, because it does sometimes get a little wet. But I want to try and use a brush to actually help, like, you know, brush the carpet out a little bit as well, because I think it helps lift the stains, some of the dirt that's in there as well, and stuff that I just can't get to with a vacuum cleaner because of how thick it is, along with you know, like I said, just actually cleaning the carpet. So that's what I was thinking about, because I literally vacuumed it today, and like, you wouldn't even be able to tell, not only because the dogs have walked across it already, but because I've walked across it now and it's all like patted down and stuff when I went back over it a second time I did that. But it does look nice in the spot where I did wind up cleaning it, which is good, I guess. But anyways, guys, yeah, so I didn't end up getting to a whole ton today. I did do some laundry and stuff, but honestly, I had a headache for like forever today, and I just did not feel great. But I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. Hopefully tomorrow is a better day. But if you guys did enjoy today's vlog, make sure you guys give it a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.